how to make an extra $1,000 a month in passive income. So this goes to my Put More Cash in Your Pocket book. How do you make $500 to $1,000? So number one, you got to get a 21st century lemonade stand, something that you know, easy product service. What can you sell? I mean, let's break down $1,000. $1,000 divided by 4 weeks, 250 divided by 5 days. We're talking about a $50 day. Most of you out there could easily make $50 a day in additional income. Just have to put it in the right company. We'll talk about that next. So when I talk about a cash machine, I'm talking about fast cash. Like, what can you do today to make more money? You're not solving world hunger. You're not doing an invention. You're not doing any sort of big IP move. You're just selling something that I could immediately drop me any country in the world, because there's this lovely device here that has Google Translate on it. And I could help somebody with business finance, getting a cash machine up within an hour and make some money. So what could you do? You can say, well, you're Loral and you have all these books and you have all the things. You have a brain, you have expertise, and you could easily get some money. You're just not conditioned to do it. You're conditioned to be an employee. Last thing I want to talk about is that mindset of moving from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to creating your own. Most people, again, they're very employee-centric, used to ACHs and just auto deposits in your checking account. You're not used to getting up and generating income for your life and your family. Because you can afford anything you want, you just have to learn to make the money. 21st century lemonade stand, you want to identify your fastest path to cash. So for example, if you have some products that you know you like I love this Goated, right? It is a brain nootropic. Actually, it stimulates your brain, increases the performance like 35% versus Red Bull, who takes it down 40%. So you could sell that. I sell a facial line. I sell home wellness lines. I can just very quickly sell books. I can sell games. I can actually just sell my time. Now I want to talk about that because a lot of you say, oh, but you can't trade your time for money. Why not? If it's not the core of your business model, it's just an extra thing you can do. It's easy. It's not difficult. It's just different to do it. So think about getting up and generating every day. Now, I want to give you tickets to our Millionaire Intensive because I do this very cool thing called the marketplace where you get to come and sell your stuff. So it's only you between your head that gets kind of tangled up when you have to sell something. You could sell a book. You say, well, I don't have a book. Well, see if anybody wants to buy a book on whatever you're an expert in. Like I could say, my name's Loral. I'm a money expert and I'm going to write a book about money. What actual topics would you like me to write about? And I hear them say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I write about those 4, are you willing to pre-order a book for $25 today? By ordering the book today, even though it's not written, you get to continue to give me feedback to make sure that I'm writing exactly what you want in the pre-order of the book. And as a gift for doing that, at the end when the book actually launches into the market and gets on the bookshelves, I'm going to do a masterclass that's going to cost anywhere between $500 to $1,000. Because you pre-order my book, you get it for free. You know how simple that is? And you have to make it all up yet, but I guarantee if you build it, they will not come. If you ask them what they want and build what they want, they will come all day. So fast cash is right in front of you. You're just not in the conversation of saying, my name is, I'm an expert in, what could I do for you today? And you start doing that, you'll start making money all the time. A couple numbers that I want you to put in your head. I want you to start thinking about getting 21 new names, phone numbers, and emails a day and sell something for $25 a day. You do that religiously 5 days a week, 4 weeks a month, 12 months a year, you're going to make well into 6 figures. But it's the consistency and the persistence. It's not this emotional entrepreneur of, I just need to make some money, but I don't have it. You all have it. You just don't know how yet. So the next thing, let's get more sophisticated. Let's go from your fastest path to cash to a 21st century lemonade stand. So what is that? If you're over 18, I need you to get incorporated. And you say, yeah, but Loral, I'm only going to make an extra $1,000 a month. I think you're going to get the bug. I've seen it too much. As soon as you can make 1,000, you're going to want to make 2. As soon as you can make 2, you're going to want to make 6. As soon as you make 6, you're going to want to make 12. And then you're going to want to keep going up in potential revenues from there. So being incorporated, because you have a legal intent to make money. So being incorporated, S Corp, a C Corp, an LLC, or a limited partnership allows you to activate the deduction. So now, if you have a job and you're being paid as an employee, I don't care what country in the world, that's the worst quality of money, it's the highest taxed. Now you have this cash machine, you have, right, this 21st century lemonade stand that you can actually take losses and deductions. You can write off your home office, you can write off your phone, you can write off your car. You don't get to do that as a sole proprietor, just trying to do some side hustle. Now I have to bring in that little piece of the original title that says, how do you do passive income? So you don't. This is active income. You're going to go to work, you're going to get busy doing it, and you're going to do some stuff you love. I have women that make jewelry. I have people that do food prep. I have so many variations of how people can make fast cash, get into a lemonade stand, and then grow it into a 6, 7, even 8-figure business. But it starts with, what can you do today? How have you been paid in the past? So in the show notes, I'm also going to give you a skill set analyzer. So take the skill set analyzer. How have you been paid? What do you enjoy to do? I'm not the person and the guru who's going to say, oh, do what you love and the money will come. They won't. Again, build it, they're not coming. You have to do what people want. The best entrepreneurs in the world find a problem, create the solution. They are the solution. They get some money, then they fulfill, and now you have cash flow. So before I continue on, because I could talk about this topic till midnight tonight, I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you here 5 days a week. Click the notification button. Make sure you're here consuming content. I also have a journal where you could write down what video, what day you watched the video, what did you learn, what are you going to do. So I'm going to put a link to that journal. It's made specifically for the YouTube channel, so it's going to be in the show notes below. And then if you want to move from active to a little bit passive, but I still call it pactive because you have to pay attention over time. Say that master class is done. Now you could sell that master class over and over and over. You put some really great automation on it, put some ads on it. You still need to be checking on it. So I don't call it passive. I call it pactive because you want to be actively watching money drop into your bank account. Once you have a book done, it doesn't have to be printed. It could just be an ebook. It could be a report. People could continue to buy that. So there are ways to get more passive. In the beginning, I just want you at the playing field offering some great products or services that people want, and they want it now. Maybe they want 20 minutes of your time for $25. Maybe they want an hour of your time. I have ex-CEOs charging $250 for a, say, financial review or a leadership review of the team. Plenty of ways to make money. You just have to start generating versus that mindset of being stuck, meaning you're just waiting for a paycheck. You got to get up and generate. And if you live your life from the standpoint of I need to generate today, at least $50 a day, and then continue to add to that, you're home free. If you have any questions, go to askloral.com, ASKLORAL, ask a question, make a request. I'll be back tomorrow.